how important it is for people to acknowledge Pride Month?
ये बहुत ही ज़रूरी है कि हम प्राइड मंथ को एक्नॉलेज करें। प्राइड मंथ बेसिकली बनाया जाता है to commemorate and respect the struggles that the queer community, which is the LGBTQIA community, has been fighting for ages, almost a century or more now. Recent world data और census के हिसाब से around 8 to 10% of the population identify themselves in the spectrum of LGBTQIA. इसका सिंपल मतलब ये होता है कि 10 में से एक बंदा अपने आप को क्वियर आइडेंटिफाई करता है, यानी कि आपके 10 फ्रेंड या आपके 10 फैमिली मेंबर्स या आपके 10 नोन पर्सन इन द सोसाइटी माइट बी स्ट्रगलिंग टू आइडेंटिफाई एंड टू कम आउट एज अ क्वियर पर्सनैलिटी. It is our responsibility as a respectable society in 2024 to respect everyone's identity and give them that basic space in the world. It is a mutual respect and a time when everyone needs to acknowledge and give freedom of speech and living. So it is impossible in this world today and not acceptable अगर आप ये terminologies और ये sections of society जो आज minority है और अपने rights and position के लिए लड़ रहा है उसको हम support ना करें.
So there's this sex, gender and sexual preference. So if you let our audience know what is the difference between them.
सबसे ज़्यादा confusion होता है, which I can understand, is when you try to differentiate कि sex क्या है, gender क्या है और sexuality क्या है. So let's break it one by one. Sex is the identity जो आप physically born होते हो. As a gynecologist, जब हम किसी को जन्म देते हैं, तो जब बच्चा पैदा होता है, we label them according to their physical parts. उनके अंग गुप्तांग के हिसाब से हम उनको या तो लड़का या लड़की या इंटरसेक्स में आइडेंटिफाई करते हैं. That is known as the sex of the person. यानी कि बधाई हो आपको बेटा हुआ है, बधाई हो आपको बेटी हुई. But as time goes, as the child grows, there is a few section of these people जो अपने आप को आइडेंटिफाई उस सेक्स से नहीं करते. यानी कि आप ग्रो हो रहे हो एक पुरुष की तरह, आप दिख रहे हो एक पुरुष की तरह, but they internally are identifying themselves and relating themselves to the opposite sex, which is probably the female. तो उन section of people को हम transgender बोलते हैं. So being a gynecologist and of course a sexual health expert, हमको ये सवाल बहुत पूछा जाता है कि why should this be accepted? ये सोसाइटी के खिलाफ है, ये हमारे रिलीजन के खिलाफ है, ये हमारे कल्चर के खिलाफ है. My answer to everything is every human in this world deserves the freedom of speech, freedom to live and respect. उसको आप अपने घर में एक्सेप्ट करो, आप अपनी लाइफ में एक्सेप्ट करो ना करो, it doesn't matter. But you have to accept them as a part of the society. ऐसी बहुत सारी चीजें सोसाइटी में है जो शायद हमको ना पसंद हो, but we need to live in cohesion. This group is here to stay. This set of people have their rights, their individuality. वो किसी के अंदर interfere नहीं करते, so it's important that we don't interfere. And again, as I said, in 2024, जब more and more people are acknowledging and owning up their sexuality and identity, it is very important that we respect them. क्योंकि कल maybe your own friend, your own brother, your own mother, your own father might come out as a queer individual. Are you going to disown them?
What is queer sexual health and why it is significant?
So queer sexual health एक बहुत बड़ा umbrella term, as in because of the lack of knowledge even amongst doctors, queer sexual health is being neglected. Queer sexual health मानी कि taking care of your sexual health, you actually don't need to label it as queer sexual health. एक sexual health मतलब कि आप अपनी reproductive organs और sexual health को importance दो. Make sure you're having protected sex. Make sure you're testing yourself regularly. Make sure you know what are the signs and symptoms of what is wrong and what is right. Queer sexual health also includes a lot of patients who are taking care of themselves, right touch, wrong touch techniques. Along with that, queer individuals जो अपनी reproductive health को भी importance देते हैं. यानी कि lot of people feel that gay men cannot have children, but gay men can have children through surrogacy. Trans community जो अपना sex change कर लेते हैं, उनको भी अपनी reproductive health में before changing the surgery अपने ovums और sperm preserve कर सकते हैं. So these all fall under queer sexual health.
And you have been working with for queer people for a bit of a long time now. So how has been your experience, and would you like to share it with the public, like whatever experiences you had?
मुझे ये सवाल बहुत पूछा जाता है कि there is this group of doctors जो we adhere, especially gynecologists and sexual health expert. हम लोग queer sexual health, queer parenting, queer reproductive health से लेके बहुत सारी चीजों पे डील करते हैं, and we kind of treat them, we kind of support them and come out as allies, proudly so. And we are always asked, how is your experience? Frankly speaking, the experience is same as any other person. At the end of the day, you're dealing with a human being. You're dealing with someone with same body parts, same mind, and same, position in the society. In fact, as time is passing by, we've seen people in the queer community who are more scared, जो डर रहे थे, बाहर आके हेल्प नहीं मांग रहे थे, अपनी सेक्सुअल हेल्थ का ध्यान नहीं रख रहे थे. They are more and more coming out, taking care of themselves, knowing what their rights are, and it is always a privilege to be a part of a change जो बहुत जरूरी है.
Fertility preservation is not an option for transgender individuals.
This is the biggest myth. In fact, as a gynecologist or infertility specialist, मेरे खुद के पास बहुत सारे ऐसे ट्रांसजेंडर पर्सन के एग्स और स्पर्म है फ्रोजन. इसका मतलब ये होता है जब भी कोई ट्रांसजेंडर पर्सन अपना जेंडर चेंज या सेक्स चेंज कराने की सर्जरी कराता है, उससे पहले, क्योंकि उसमें उसकी ओवरीज या उसके टेस्टिकल्स, रिप्रोडक्टिव ऑर्गन्स निकाल दिए जाते हैं टू चेंज इट टू द अदर सेक्स, उससे पहले हम उनके गैमेट्स, जैसे कि लड़कियों, जो लड़की लड़के में चेंज हो रही है, उसके एग्स फ्रीज कर लिए जाते हैं, और जो लड़का लड़की में चेंज हो रहा है, उसके स्पर्म फ्रीज किए जाते हैं, ताकि इन फ्यूचर whenever they decide to become parents, उनके खुद के जेनेटिक चाइल्ड हो सकता है. My message on the Pride Month to everyone is, we as a society can only function if all of us are treated equally. For years, women as a gender itself has been fighting battles to come equal in the society. There are a lot of sections of minority, and LGBTQIA is one of this section which is being suppressed and discriminated. Whether we like it or not, they are a part of the world and they are here to stay. And as a decent human being, the least we can do is respect an individual for what they are. Thank you.